People of the verse, hello and welcome to the channel. This is the Eradicator coming to you with the latest rumors and news regarding Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, which is now in its Edge patch, still in Evocati phase. Unfortunately, there's one more game-breaking bug that appeared over the past patch, so I'm afraid that we're not going to have PTU this weekend once more. It's probably going to delay the patch. That's okay. The Evocatis are once more going to have to work really hard to get this fixed and ready for further testing in the PTU. So let's have a look here at what was done here. We're going to first, as always, talk about the bug fixes and the technical fixes too. 3 client crashes, 7 server crashes. Every time we're seeing a lot of server crashes here being fixed. With all of those server crashes being fixed, I really hope that we're going to have less 30k errors, but yeah, what I've been told from Evocatis is that there still are, of course, a lot of 30k errors. That's actually the main thing. The Evocatis have been telling me that they really enjoy 3.10, in fact, but the problem is that servers are not really stable, but they're working hard. CIG is working hard to fix that. They even fixed a backend service crash, which obviously seemed pretty nasty, but more crashes, unfortunately, or more bugged or game-breaking bugs have made their ways into the game as well. We're going to talk about that further away. Let's talk about the bug fixes first. Landing tunnels should now consistently appear, and when requesting landing or leaving landing zones, the autopilot should no longer fly the player ship into the ground and never release control. So that is a very big game breaker bug here that was fixed, so that is awesome. Players should now be able to have hangars 7, 8, 15, 17 or 20 via the new Babbage spaceport elevator. The current balance should now display the correct UEC on their mobile glass when trying to purchase items on display. New Babbage tram should no longer have an overly effective reflective glass window. The Starfarer Gemini should now be able to take up surfaces without using afterburners, as the Gemini is really heavy. It's not easy here. The Grey Cat Industrial Rock should no longer clip female characters through the canopy when exiting the seat. Miles Eckhart's appointment mission marker should no longer be 40 meters away from Eckhart's actual position. This was fun. Fixed an issue that caused the dead bodies to ragdoll through walls on dead instead of colliding with them. Oh, that didn't look good at all. The Terrapil front left thrusters should no longer be missing, and players should no longer T-pose when using the Vanguard Warden Engineer Station. That must have been fun to see as well. They've added the impact sparks should now be affected by wind when people are using weapons and creating sparks whenever there is wind. They have increased thruster health to make them more robust to damage effects. Visual updates to the design of the bore sight, PIP, and TV. I have no idea about this, but I think that this is for the new UI, and rear side thrusters into the Saber ribbon has been added as well. Gameplay mission. This is what we're talking about here, guys. Listen to that. We have done an overall of the delivery missions in game, which included creating a new multi-drop of delivery missions, sorry, and drug running missions. Something that was already in the PTU Evocati, but they have added even more apparently, which is great. They've also greatly increased the amount of medium gem deposits, which should make the rock much more useful than previously done. And now the turrets are also in gyro mode by default. They've also added a new targeting method. It is here. Fundamental changes to how targets are tracked on and off with screen, with UI updates to improve the visibility of locked, tracked, and pinned target. This includes unselected targets should no longer display markers around them. Automatic selections of best target based on your view cone. Selection method is now combination closest to center of cone, distance, or hostility. Once selected, a target can be locked or pinned. Locked target display additional targeting information, distance, ribbon trail direction. Unlocked targets that move off screen outside the cone lose the outside the cone. Oh, this is hard. This is really badly written here. Let me do it again. Unlocked targets that move offside or outside the cone lose the selection and a new target is selected. Locked targets that move off screen outside the cone retain their selection. Pinned target are displayed to all members of the ship's channel. All states of lock/pin have different reticles to show they are different states. With this new targeting system, there are quite a few changes to keybinds and options. Player may want to familiarize themselves with the new options in the keybinds options menu. This includes, but is not limited to, lock focus target, which is going to be 1. Target nearest attacker, so the target who has locked you is going to be 2. Pin currently selected target is going to be 3. So if you select the target and you want to pin that target, it's going to be 3. Cycling pin targets forward is 4 and back 5. Cycling sub targets forward 6 and back 7. Resetting sub target 8. And removing all pin target is going to be 0. Players can also pin a target to a specific place on the pin target list by holding Alt plus number or having the setting enabled for tap to lock, hold to pin. That seems a little bit complicated in my opinion, but I suppose that we are going to eventually need some practice to get more familiar with this new targeting methodology. Obviously, the testing focus is still pretty much the same. They have added delivery mission, but also new targeting method, Grey Cat Rock, trading app, the body dragging Electron FPS guns, the M50 improvements, story gameplay, high-speed combat changes, updated building block ship UI for all flyable ships, and flap ships in and out of atmospheres. We still have 20 issues. Some of them have been removed, some of them have been added, unfortunately, and this one, the first one over there, is a pretty nasty one. Look at that, guys. Game will crash when repairing, servicing a ship. Why is it so hard for the game to get this right? I have no idea. I really wish that one day CIG could communicate on telling us why refueling ships, repairing ships is always broken. What is wrong with this? I would really like to know. Content markers displayed after pulling the content drive without setting a destination will display no text. After entering the Grey Cat Rock, there's a chance it becomes unfunctional and player will be trapped inside. This one is still been there, and all of these all of the other bugs are still pretty much the same as in the previous patch. So now they still have 2 game-breaking bugs. I think that they still need to fix that bug that traps players inside, and obviously the game crashing when repairing or servicing a ship is something that cannot even take place in Wave 1. I am afraid that we're not going to have Wave 1 this weekend. But, I don't know, could be wrong. Maybe they're going to have a miracle patch tomorrow. We shall see. So yeah, that's it for this patch note. Now let's also have a quick look at what the Evocadis themselves are saying about the patch. And first, it does look like the bartender is working, so that is pretty good. If you check out the Star Citizen Leaks Discord channel, you can see that the bartender is doing his business. He is picking up ingredients. He is making cocktails. I haven't seen any videos though of the bartender. Can we talk to the bartender? Is the bartender talking back? Seems like the pictures that we can see in the Star Citizen Leaks Discord channel is the bartender from Grim X. It looks like it's Grim X, at least. It could be no, it's definitely it definitely is Grim X. It looks a little bit clean for Grim X. Maybe it's Lorville. No, it's Grim X. Anyway, not really that important. But also, not just that, guys, it does also appear that Teach's shop now at Levski is featuring the Cutlass Red, which can be bought for 1,810,000 Alpha UEC and plus. So let me do it again. 1,810,500 Alpha UEC. I'm still a little bit. I still have difficulties to say numbers, unfortunately. So yeah, these are the latest updates regarding the Evocadis. Very excited to see that the bartender seems to be up and running. I know that it is not a testing focus, but at the same time, it's just a bartender, right? It's not really that important. And that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to the channel because tonight, guys, at 10 p.m. Taiwan time, which should be 10 a.m. Central Time in the US, we will be having a live stream. We'll be doing the giveaways, and we'll be talking also during that live stream about a post that was put on Robert Space Industries, which is the Star Citizen Alpha 3.9 postmortem. We're going to discuss also about whether or not this is going to be the replacement for Pillar Talk, because there hasn't been any Pillar Talk so far, but could be a reason, maybe because of COVID-19. It could be the reason why we don't have Pillar Talk, because they don't want people to they want to ensure that social distancing remains a thing. So instead, we're having this kind of written Pillow Talk instead, which is it's a very long read, but we'll go over that together tonight in tonight's live stream, and we'll do the giveaway at the same time. So I hope to see you guys tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on wherever you are. That's it for this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.